back in my secondary school days. Well, what can I say? I'm not done with my high school education in Romania, but I did experience secondary school life in Nigeria. And although there have been some unpleasant experiences, I can also boldly say that I have learned a lot of things, and the kind of things that I probably wouldn't have learned or would have found a hard time learning them if it weren't for Nigeria, if I didn't go to a Nigerian secondary school. And in this video, I'm gonna give some contrast on why I said so compared to where I am now. First of all, we have hard work. You read only when you have a test or an approaching exam. What I mean is actually building yourself. Like if you want to learn something and your teacher can't teach it, look out for it. Like go find sources where you can learn them. Study a lot, like not just when you have tests or whatever. Be curious and satisfy your curiosity. Over here in Romania, a lot of high school pupils, as addressed in Romanian, seem to complain a lot. Like they read a page and sometimes when they even see 2-3 pages, they kind of complain. But in Nigeria, an exam, which was like every semester kind of term, you read almost a full notebook. Like you read topics, most of the time like 7 topics, pages, and your exam lasts for days, so you have to be very well prepared. And over here you're just complaining over 2 pages worth of studying. And I don't mean to be rude, but it's quite annoying when you see people complaining for situations they clearly put themselves in. Like if it was foreseen, that's a different case, but you didn't even work for it, bro, and you expect something else, and when it doesn't go that way, you complain. Second of all is discipline. Now in Nigeria, discipline can mean many things. One of what discipline looks like to an average Nigerian is when a child acts timid or scared of older people or something like that, always being punished and all that. If anything, I am strictly against that. I mean, children can be disciplined in many ways. What I mean by discipline is staying focused. Like you are committed to reaching your goal and you are not gonna let anyone distract you. There have been days when friends can even try to distract you. Me personally, like when I see the wrong company coming close to me, I try to change my positions, like change my seats or just avoid situations I don't want to see myself in and avoid problems I don't want to start. And one thing about discipline is that you just never give up. And the third thing I learned in Nigerian secondary school is respect. Now, the sense of respect I'm talking about is not the boundaries kind of respect, like I respect your opinion and all that. That's one I had to learn it by myself. If anything, the way a lot of Nigerians seem to train their children will teach them almost the opposites of what that kind of respect is. The kind of respect I'm talking about is towards the authorities. I'm talking about the teachers trying really hard. Like genuinely, there are some teachers that like they literally don't give up on you just to make sure you don't fail the class, and you don't appreciate them. You call them names, you insult them, you make jokes of them. Moments when you're supposed to be quiet, you're distracting others, and just not having that respect for your fellow colleagues. Like there are people who just want to learn, people who want to achieve a certain goal, and you're standing right at them, and when they tell you something like shut up, you kind of shame them for wanting to learn. So in a way, it's kind of also the other kind of respect I'm talking about, like like respecting boundaries and stuff. Because in the secondary school I attended in Nigeria, it was always you are alone. Like it's just you and your books. Everyone around you doesn't matter at that moment. And over here, I noticed a lot of students, a lot of pupils rather, they easily get upset and very rebellious towards their teachers. Like a teacher does something terrible to you, you're like, you know what, I'm not going to attend this teacher's class anymore. I'm not gonna even try on their test. Like I don't care if I fail anymore. But make that make sense. At the end of the day, who's gonna fail? Like the teacher isn't losing. You are the only person losing in this situation. The teacher will either keep succeeding as far as he or she is still getting their salary, and you will gain nothing if you don't try to improve. So this is just something I notice a lot with pupils and my peers, I guess, over here compared to what I learned in Nigeria. And the things I learned in Nigeria have really helped me a lot over here. In Nigeria, if you have the right crowd around you, there could be that sense of just maturity, you know? Over here, teenagers make fun of anything. Like, you just seem to find the smallest minds when it comes to morals and all that stuff. But I guess I learned a thing or two. I don't know if that was the easy way or the hard way. Anyways, if you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing, sharing, and maybe leave down a positive comment down below. See you in my next video.